Hey everybody, this is Brace with some more Brace philosophy, and I'm kind of continuing a segment that was geared to a guy named Jason, and he was asking me, how to get a girl, Brace, and I shared that information with him, which was my information and my outlook, my philosophy, if you will. And but most importantly, the topic that I think everybody should really just take in and absorb is how to get rid of a girl. Because I'm telling you, there's some nightmares out there, and I'll give you a little example. I got some chick that has kind of been a stalker, an ex-girlfriend, and she was in my place, wouldn't leave. Finally, she says she left. Well, she ended up hiding in my bathroom for a weekend. A weekend, 2 days. So one night, I bring this girl over here, and we're having sex back in my lower level, which I have a loft, and this girl is still up in my bathroom. So the girl that I was with, that I was having sex with, goes upstairs, and I guess she's back and went out up in my bathroom upstairs, and she hears something, and she pulls the shower curtain over, and there's this girl sitting in the tub looking at her going, "Oh, it's all right. I'm Brace's girlfriend, and it's cool. I don't care if you guys got just whatever." This girl comes down to my room and wakes me up and says, "Brace, there's a girl in your bathroom." I'm like, "You've got to be shitting me." So this is what I have dealt with. This is just one of the many stories that I've dealt with in my life. And these women some of them are just, they're nuts. They're not afraid of the police, they're restraining order, the whole thing. If you invite a woman to stay at your house, if you just invite her, she's got squatter's rights, and if she's stayed there over a week, that's almost like she's a live-in, and you've got to almost have eviction papers to get her to leave your home. And I am not joking. I am not joking. You don't even have to be married to a chick and she's living in your place. I mean, just staying for a week. Like, hey, you fly a chick out. Isn't that nice enough that you're flying her out and you take her around, buy her treating her well? It's kind of like a vacation. But then she just won't leave because she's got squatter's rights now. She's been there for like 5 days. But it depends on the state that you're in. But this is something men have to they got to look at. Now, let's say you get a psycho chick. She confronts you. She stops you at the door. If you touch her, if you just even pushed her back, she can call the cops on you and say that might be that's a touchy issue. That might be another segment, but she can call the police on you, and guess what? If a girl calls the police on you, someone's going to jail. And guess what again? 98% it's the man. And you don't even have to touch that woman. You don't have to touch her. It's that woman's word over yours. And I'm not joking. But how to get rid of these women? I mean, some of them you got to call the police on them. Some you got to get a restraining or a PPO or whatever. But sometimes when you tell a woman, "Hey, I'm just not in love with you," they just won't. They will not take it. They don't care, and they will just keep coming. And I'm going to an extreme here, but most women will. Come on. If someone doesn't call you back, they're not interested. Quit calling them, you psycho. You are a psycho if you are calling a chick after she does not return your calls. And whether you're a man or a woman. And, you've got to ignore these people. The best advice I could get to get rid of a woman is completely ignore her. And if she keeps showing up at whatever you're at, that's called stalker. If someone shows up over 2 times that is uninvited, that's stalking, because I had to read those stalking laws, and you don't want that. So really what I'm saying to everybody out here and these women, it's like, hey, if a guy says to you, Cindy, Crystal, Heather, whatever, I'm not in love with you. There's no future with us. I want to go out and, I don't know, date other people, do whatever, but I'm not feeling it toward you. If somebody tells you that, fuck off. Get the fuck out and don't come back. I'm telling you, what is that women don't get? And I know there's men that don't get it either, but if somebody tells you verbally, that's the communication thing we talked about before. But if someone tells you they're not interested in you, fuck off and get on your, go about your business. You know, it's no good anymore. Come on, it's just the way it is. Peace, man.